Anna.
Yeah.
3 years ago, you were not seen on a mountain, in mountains on a snowmobile.
Nope.
Never, not once. 3 years ago.
Yep.
Okay, so fast forward a year. Now you were 2 years ago. You're starting to get into backcountry snowmobiling with Jeff and SLEDWYO. I'll call it going from zero to hero. I mean, you're putting on your own. We can talk about the ladies' snowmobile clinic that you're putting on here in January, but walk us through like if someone is in your position right now where you were 2 years ago. Like, I want to get into this. I'm a female rider. I've kind of just done maybe around the yard with family on some trails. I want to get into some backcountry stuff. Walk us through kind of your progression.
Sure.
And then if you could do it over again, what you know now, if you could just rewind and have that knowledge when you started, what would be some of those things that you would want to have right then and there?
Yeah, so the first thing's obviously just mindset. You're not going to get it right the first even 20 rides you go in.
And you're riding with all males, right? Or
Yeah. I actually learned riding from Mandy Fable. She's a Polaris ambassador.
Okay.
So she's helped a bunch.
So you spent some time with her first?
Yeah, I think we only went together 2 or 3 times, but she just...
And what did that look like? Like, is it like, hey, this is like how you get on edge or how you throw your weight around? As females,
right.
typically might be considered lighter in weight than a male, so there's some different rider input that you have to put in, but...
Yeah, she's actually a really short gal, so she learned most of our weight comes from our lower end, where males can just kind of muscle it around, but most of our, I guess, muscle is in our bottom half of our body, so...
So you guys are probably using more lower end mass to input the snowmobile where you want it to go.
Yeah, that and just how to use the throttle correctly was a big help, because I also did weightlifting, so I was trying to muscle the sled around myself. She's like, no, you don't need to do that. Just use the throttle correctly, and then you won't even need to be as tired at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So that helped a bunch, getting a female rider to help. He also helped a bunch, just getting a lot of seat time in, because he rides all the time. I kind of just figured it out as I went, honestly. But yeah, just practicing counter steering, just circles all the time. I did that so much. That helped a bunch. So
there you have it. That's the ticket right there. Just circles in a field, or circles
honestly,
on a hill, fields, and then just work
that certain balance point in the sled. So you can. It's basically balancing the sled with circles and then kind of S curves as well. Just gets you in tune with the sled.
Yeah.
Is how I just kept progressing that way.
You got to start somewhere. Start small.
Also, I did not start in powder. we didn't have a bunch of powder to begin with, so that really helped, because that's where it's harder to control a sled, is crusty snow.
Yeah. So honestly. Absolutely.
Yeah, ride bad snow. That's an industry secret. Seriously. Because when I grew up, my dad only took me out on Sundays, so it wasn't a guarantee that the snow was going to be good, And like, if the snow was too deep, he didn't take me because he didn't want to get me unstuck all day. He wanted to go have fun. So ride bad snow. If you can learn how to ride bad snow, powder's easy. Mm-hmm. So don't. If the snow's bad, don't sit at home. Go ride. Put in seat time.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, was there a certain point, Jeff, where you were like, "All right, she's ready to hang," or were you like, "Nah, like you're hopping into the saddle, rodeo." Anna does rodeo.
Yep.
Did rodeo. Still does rodeo.
I did.
Did rodeo.
Didn't do much more, but
as we learned last night, she was using the lasso, right?
Yeah, that lasso.
She would lasso things.
No, there was kind of 2 moments that I really like. It was like a light bulb. I was like, man, she's gonna get this. The first couple times we went out, and she like immediately kind of figured out how to get it on edge, because a lot of people struggle with that concept, like getting a snowmobile on one ski. That's hard for some people, but she did it like right away, and I'm like, whoa. It's like, that was fast.
Yeah,
really
I would
fast. I was like,
overdo it.
She would overdo it. I'm like, okay. And I taught her to overdo it. I'm not a great I'm not as good of a teacher as Anna is, but I wanted her to overdo it so then she could kind of go back. But so it was that moment. The first couple times I was like, this is okay. That was quick. Let's see. She's got potential here. And then when did I start taking you guiding?
Probably
2 years ago.
Years.
Was it your first tail gun experience? Really, when she started becoming better than most clients that I take out, like
That was it.
that was like, okay, yeah,
She can hang.
Like the potential with this girl is insane. Like because with all all due respect, I've taken clients out. They've been riding snowmobiles 20 plus years, first time in the mountains, and they're culture shocked. They're
Yep.
like, this is different. This is hard. And I'm like, well, Anna's learning how to do it. She's never touched a snowmobile before, And I got these guys saying they've been riding for 20 plus years, and I was like, well, Anna's pretty good. Like, so that was kind of like, whoa, what can this girl do? Like, what's the roof here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta want to challenge yourself, or otherwise, and yeah, like you gotta challenge yourself, and then
You got to fail, because if you never
yeah.
fail, like you're going to be stuck, right? You're going to be stuck at a certain level.
Yeah.